Hello, everybody, and welcome to the final. Yeah, no, this is the final. We're not forging our own path of the Twitch Chat Challenge number 2, where Agnes and Yithy and Joe have definitely had their bumpy roads, but they did make it to the final scenario. Agnes is relatively unscathed. Joe's looking a little bit worse for wear. A big part of that is because he's kind of a Yithian. He's kind of turned into this guy. And, yeah. So, let's dive in. As you enter the Grand Chamber, beyond the doorway, the Nexus stirs, the earth quakes below you, and the wall chips and crumbles. Shards of stone float in the midair above the Nexus. You're running out of time. Reality is starting to shatter all around you. An investigator with the Relic of Ages in his hand, deck, discard pile, or player is eliminated, immediately advance to Agenda 3B. And then worlds beyond, the energies of the Nexus swirl in the ground below you, beckoning you to enter. Whether it is a thing of science or magic you do not know, it is a gateway of sorts. That much you can tell, but a gateway to where? When an enemy would spawn an empty location, there are no empty locations in play. Reveal cards in the exploration deck until a location is revealed. Oh yeah, that sucks. I forgot about that, because we take horror for each clue on that location. Right. Okay, so we have to finish our mulligans, and then we're going to put one card from Agnes's deck as Vengeance. Alright, easy. Okay, well we have a Pete, and we have a power word. I would like to, maybe see if we can draw something else besides that. Mists? We did get the Armageddon. And that's pretty good. And then we take one of these and we put it up here. Vengeance one. Interesting. You stay. You go. Very bad for a Yithian. Oh, I guess I shouldn't actually look at that yet, so let's just put that. You're gone. Okay. I mean, I think we keep this stuff. It all works very well together. Unfortunately, this card is kind of, useless for the most part. It's also very expensive. So maybe we just play no commit Joe Diamond to start things off. Okay. So I'm pretty sure what we do is we play Fingerprint Kit. And then I'm pretty sure we gain 2 resources. And I think that's what Joe's first turn is. I think Agnes is going to fish for a card. And then we're going to play Pete. And then we're going to E-Cash, I think. And we're going to hope we draw a Shriveling right off the top of the deck here. How sick would that have been, chat? Winning green's a nice draw. Very expensive, though. 1 of 6. Let's see our first encounter cards here. Test Brain 4. If you fail, place 1 clue from the token pool on each location other than Nexus of Nakai. Does nothing. We're going to go 6 to 4. Nice start. +1. Maybe that's a sign of what's to come. Put power to play in your threat area. If there are 1 or more enemies at your location with Doom on them, you cannot damage those enemies or discover clues at your location. As a double action, discard Words of Power. Okay. Interesting. So I'm pretty sure, even though I was going to play this, I'm pretty sure we want to go like that. Play Widden. We want to drop this, I think. And then we're going to explore as our last action. Actually, sorry. We're not going to play this. We're going to play this after we explore. After you move from Nexus K to another location, take one horror for each clue on that location. Sure. Oh my god. With 3 shadow, 1 clue, it's connected. Well, that'll teach me for exploring for my last action, but we do take a horror. Oh, no, because, nope, we do take the horror. So we take a horror. Okay. Horror we have to spare. Okay. We're not going to play this then. Agnes over here. We don't take horror from exploring. We didn't explore, though, right? If it is a connecting location, put into play and move to it. Do not take horror from the above forced ability when moving via this effect. We didn't move via the forced effect, the forced effect here. For the explore action, we moved because of this card, right? So I'm pretty sure that this would take precedence. I could be wrong, notably. All right, let's draw a card because we're looking for spells. Monkey's Paw. Let's go again. I don't want to have to play this Armageddon, but I kind of have to, right? For our last action, we're going to drop down the Armageddon. Upkeep. Great. I mean, that's fine, actually. It's not terrible. We can just play it next turn. Oh, yeah, and this one happens. In the round, each investigator takes damage on a horror. Oh, it just stays here. Okay. Gonna put the damage on you and the horror on you. On the horror on me. Alright, evil card. Hello. Should be 2 clues on this location. You're very good to power word. You have very high stats and you're not at all unique. Okay. Oh, then we can't get rid of this turn. That's fine. We can play it next turn. But, like, we move up here. We fast this out. Okay, no, this is fine. We have this guy get exhausted. He distracts himself. And then we move here for our last action. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. We are going to take 2 horror. 2 is going to go on Pete, but then Pete's going to heal 1. Pete goes down to only 1 horror on him. And then we want to play this next turn. He's a very nice... Alright, then Joe moves in here. And Joe's going to explore. Yeah, okay, we'll test this. We're going to go 2 to 3. We take 2 damage. Roger. I'm gonna... I think I need the soak, even if it just soaks for 1 damage. And then we gain a resource? Okay. This guy stands up. This gets discarded. And then this guy moves here. Okay, move each enemy here, the Nexus of Nakai. I was like, do I lose my power word? Nope. So that's good, at least. 4 of 6. Evil card. Any empty location. Oh no, that's not great. Oh, what's it doing over there? Hello? Can anyone explain that to me? Why is this hanging out over here in the corner? That's actually really funny. I love that. Nexus of Nakai. City of the Unseen. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta go kill this guy. 2 to 4. Yeah. Wow. Alright, we place a Doom and a Doom. Again, we don't have time to get rid of this Dark Memory. I mean, we can ignore this guy this turn, luckily, because, like, no matter what. But if we lose a turn, if we try to explore, there's an Ancient Evils in the deck, which we have a 33% chance of hitting. Oh my god! I haven't even taken an investigate action. I haven't even investigated. Oh my god! I haven't even investigated, and Joe has 1 damage left on him. YouTube's going to get like a 20-minute long video, and they're going to be like, what the hell happened? This is actually a nightmare. Do you think it's because Joe's a Yithian? Do you think it's maybe because... just filled with 20 minutes of a black screen? When an enemy would spawn in an empty location and there are no empty locations in play, reveal cards from the exploration deck until the location is revealed. Put that location to play and spawn that enemy there. Shuffle the exploration deck. Yeah. I think it might be because Joe's a Yithian. That definitely doesn't help. Power Word Boy can't kill him? No, man. Our Power Word only... Sorry, this is not... Our Power Word only evades. Our Power Word does nothing. Like, we could try to kill him with Dark Memory. We move in, take 2 horror. And then he just deals us horror. Oh, this is so... Like, this is already, like... This is bad. And then I'm pretty sure when this advances, we spawn a monster here. So... Like, I don't know why. Like, this is one of those moments where you're like, we've lost. Like, we've already lost this scenario. It's over. And it's like... It's just so disheartening to keep playing, you know? Okay, I suppose you are going to be Coward. We're going to move in here. We're going to take 2 horror. And then we're going to try to shoot him with Armageddon, I suppose. So we have 6 to 4. He lives. Wow, he doesn't even die. He doesn't even die. Yeah, we ping him for 1, but he's not dead. Like, he's not going to die. Then we do this at the end of our turn and take 2 more horror. And then Pete heals 1. Hey, you made it to the depths. I did, by the skin of my teeth. Joe was able to make it through. But it's... honestly, I wish I just died there. I wish I just died in those pits. This is not gonna go well. We're... No, I chose to exhaust him. I did the distract. Automatically evade any enemy at this enemy's location with equal or lower evade value. Yeah, it can be himself. Okay. I suppose I'm going to gain a resource. We're going to play Arcane Insight. We're going to use it on this fingerprint trigger kit. So we're at 5. So the game's 2. We do succeed and we get 2 clues. I think then for my... Nope, that was it. That was me. Okay, I should have explored, but I mean, it's not matter much either way. This guy stands up. But I think the power word can help us there. Yes, fingerprint level 4. This would have done the exact same thing that fingerprint level 0 did here. Hey, prophetic's nice. Hey, magnifying glass is also good. Alright, this advances. Shuffling counter, discard pile into the deck. No, please, stop. Spawn the set-aside formless spawn in the Nexus of Nakai. That's Ishtaka. Spoilers. Okay, what do we got? That's our location, baby. We take a horror. Still don't know why he doesn't get the scaling. I think that they just did not great design in this scenario. This scenario is kind of messy. This one's a little bit messy. This guy's still with us. This guy is still here. Okay. Is that massive guy the true villain the main threat in the lore? Maybe. Yeah, he might be the guy. From the flavor text, though, not looking like it. This guy is just a thing that's worshipping Tsthugwa. Like, what do we do here? Like, what do we do? I guess we try and kill this guy. I'm going to commit the prophetic to it. 8-4. Let's go. He's dead. This guy's probably worth power wording to just exhaust him. And then for my last action, I gotta play this, right? We just have to do that. That's just what we have to do. Joe? Am I crazy, or could this have been a location? Where it's like Revelation, put this card into play and move to it? At the end of the round, if there are no investigators here, take a damage and a horror. Do you think they just didn't do it to like lighten the load of complexity, even though that this is kind of like the same amount of complexity? You think that's probably what happened? It's curious. I never thought about that, but this could just been a location card, right? It definitely would have been easier. It would have been less like of a... How does it work there? Because there's a similar card in The Secret Name. Is it also a treachery that you move to? Or did they actually make it a location in that one? It's a treachery? I don't know. It's a little bit weird. They had like a mechanic and then they're like, nah, we can't do that again. No, not on our watch. Not on our watch. It's a bit strange. Anyways. Can also be warded. That's fair, yeah. And also wouldn't deal... No, I would deal because it's an otherworld location, right? So it's because this is just an otherworld location. I think the warding makes the most sense, right? It really should have been. Probably should have been a location, though. The warding, I think, is fair, but... I don't know. There's a lot. This is a little bit much on the design. I think it actually would have been easier if it was a location. Anyways, this is also in the normal encounter deck, and they don't want a location there. There's an entire scenario though where they're like before this that cards were in the encounter deck, and I understand that was the gimmick, but I do think that this game would be better if they brought stuff back more like that, and they just said, oh, here's a location in the encounter deck. We already have the rules for it, just go nuts, right? Because like that already is mechanically, it's mechanically the same thing. The thing that makes the difference is like, should have been a location. Strange Geometry is like that in the secret name. Strange Geometry is actually a location. I think they just didn't want to, albeit the Revelation and other Water Protection certainly makes sense. Here's our mindless answer of the scenario, by the way. Okay, Joe's just going to try to evade this guy 3 times. We need to draw the Elder Sign. 2 to 4. Oh, so close. There are no cultist enemies. Are you a cultist? Nah. Sure, man. Alright, this guy's going to break that. This guy stands up. We're... Sure, man. Oh, we take a damage and a horror at the end of our turn as well. So that kills Widden. Ah! Oh, no. I guess we actually should have used... I actually probably could Widden this location, right? In theory? Place a doom on it? Say no more. Okay. That was Agnes's card and Joe's card. All right, let's go. Okay, we're at 5 of 7 doom. All right. Let's rock. -20-minute video prediction. It is close. We're at 23, so we have surpassed it. It's probably going to be 30. I think we're in the end game. Cuz Agnes... Oh my god. Okay. 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 Agnes has got to make this guy... Okay. So you're telling me there's a chance. She's going to make this guy cower. Doesn't Joe die when he goes to the Nexus? I don't think he dies when he goes to the Nexus. He takes a horror. The next one's health. The next one's health. Okay. And then Agnes is going to move in here for her second action. And then she is going to have this guy distract himself. Joe is going to work a hunch. I think we're going to work a hunch here. And then he's going to move into this location. He takes a horror. And then we're going to try and evade this guy. I can't commit cards. but Agnes sure can. And we're going to go 4-2. If we fail this, I mean, we were dead either way. We were dead either way. After you move from Nexus Nakai to an otherworld location or vice versa, take 1 horror for each clue on that other world. Oh, no, we didn't take the horror there. Did I take the horror? Did I take the horror? I'm on, like, autopilot. I'm already thinking about my lunch right now. I mean, I knew we were dead from, like, turn 3, so. All right, we're going to go 2-2. Okay. Joe's dead. He dies 2 physical damage. He would have died if he stayed here too, because he would have taken a damage in a horror. I guess I should spend my money on that as well. Like, we could have played Alice and soaked, but like I said, that's just like playing to not lose as opposed to playing to win. Stream shows how little a believer Justin is when it comes to everything going to shit. I mean, in all fairness, I played a lot of this game. We don't have the tools, right? I don't have the tools to survive. But I can survive some horror for a bit. We're going to deny the damage. And then this guy moves here. Okay. So I'm pretty sure our 3 actions are going to be evade, cower. Uh-oh. All right, let's see what our upkeep is. Ooh, Promise of Power is a real draw. That's a real draw. We could probably evade this guy then. We can do that. That's what we can do this turn. All right, we're at 6 of 7. Okay. Okay. So we use this guy. Did you get all the way down? We actually did get to level 5. We did get the depth level 5. Just draw a card and let it all in. Let it just wash over you. The freedom of death. All right. Yeah, we're about to die. Joe's already dead. Joe's gone. Joe's gone to a better place. He's free. Hello? Will you go in there, please? Why no you go in? Why no you go in? No one believed in the Depths victory either. I mean, I did give up earlier than I should have in the Depths one. But I think in the long term, it was probably better to just die. Like, I think it was the correct choice to just stop. All right, this guy is going to distract him. And then this guy's going to cower. And then what? This guy's going to move? No, because then he can just move right back. All right, we're going to try to evade this guy then for our last action. And we have 8-4. Let's go! All right, we take a horror. I'm going to get you, old man. Pete heals. Then we go upkeep. This advances. Shuffle the encounter, discard pile. I guess we remove all the Doom from play. Shuffle the encounter, discard pile into the encounter deck. If the formless spawn is in play, place 2 Doom on the Nexus of Nakai. Did I fail the test? I thought I passed it. I don't even know. Like I said, my head right now is I'm already thinking about questions to ask ask Beard in the interview we're about to record. So sure, you can take my Armageddon. You can take that. Alright. You, distract him. My keyboard died. There we go. You cower before me, you stupid thing. And then we try to evade this guy at 6-4, 7-4. Let's go. Yeah, I'm taking you with me. You're coming with me, brother. Oh, no. Oh, that's it. That right there is the chronophobia bullet that's shot right into my skull. Okay. It is mighty appropriate to die to chronophobia. Yeah, okay, that's it. I'm going to take the advice of Philip from earlier. I'm going to draw a card and just let it wash over me. So we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 horror. And 3, 4, 5 damage. Dang. With the horror, though, I will kill him. I told him I was taking him with me. That's actually an interesting question. Does anyone know how that works? If you take horror as Agnes to die, do you also ping an enemy? I'm very curious about that. I'm going to wager yeah? Because it's like the same like Beat Cop, right? Beat Cop deals a damage even on the damage that he dies on, right? Probably not, because she's defeated before the after you take horror thing triggers. That's fair as well. Yeah, because you have to see the reaction. That's very fair. Did we lose? Resolution 4. The fabric of time is unwoven. That can't be good, right? Guard Dog pings on death? Guard Dog does ping on death. And Guard Dog's the same wording, right? That's a better example than my B-Cop. Let's look. Give me old Guard Dog. I don't want new Guard Dog. It's a when, though, not an after. So different wording. It's when versus after, right? Because when is at the same... When is before after, which makes sense. But if is before when, and when is also after if, and if is before after, and when is after if. Arkham Horror. So, I'm not gonna lie. That did not go well. But I'm sure that's not really a surprise. I do wish... that the decks were different. And I'm glad ultimately that I did another Twitch chat challenge. But if I was going to ever do it again, it is going to be much different format than this. It's going to be a very different format than this, I think. Yeah. No Mystic next time. I actually honestly also agree with that. I actually might like choose the investigators for it. It might be... I might need a bit more control. I need to stop just letting chat decide everything, because I don't think that goes too well. However, chat is now 1-1. So they have 1 win and 1 loss with their decks. And I will say, I do think that the Father Mateo and Luke decks were a lot better than this one. Like, a lot better. So I don't know what happened. Maybe it has something to do with Joe turning into a Yithian. I do wonder, because we were doing pretty good on that one for a bit, but then it all started to unravel. So I'm curious to like go back and watch that that scenario again to see where exactly it started to go wrong. Yeah. And I will say I'm probably never going to play Power Word again. I think I got my power word fixed. Maybe in like 2 or 3 years, I'll play it in Marie. But I think I definitely have enough for it. I really wish chat actually prioritized this. I know there were people trying, but like it needs to be like batting like an 80% average on chat to get there, and it wasn't. It wasn't. Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the Twitch chat challenge, but I am now free. So maybe we draft next. I'm trying to think of what we're going to do for our next run, but I think I want it to be a little bit poggy, as the kids these days are saying. And by the kids, I mean me, a 33-year-old man. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good one, and as always, a GG's.